Mr. Wakili Kibe.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear you. And you make the case that as we speak, the Agikuyu people have got no political party that they could call their home. Is it that Jubilee party is the party that was recognized as the home of the Agikuyu? That is one. Two, you have claimed that the elected leadership of the Kikuyu community are not speaking for their people. Okay, and therefore there's likely to be a problem in the coming days, months, or whatever. Why, in your opinion, would elected leaders of the region not speak for their people? And especially taking into consideration the fact that the second highest elected person in the ruling Kenya Kwanza government comes from the Gikuyu community.
Just okay, Senator Aaron.
You can go first.
Yeah, I just want to say this, and here I won't talk about Kikuyus. I'll talk about Gema. Is very well represented in the UDA party. They left en masse from a political party that was supposed to be their home and chose, rightfully so, to go to a party that they felt gave them a chance to be well represented. And let me put it here on record that the elected leaders in the Gema community within the Kenya Kwanza government and the UDA party are representing the electorate accordingly and raising concerns of their people. Gema people never keep quiet when things are not going well. They never keep quiet when their people have issues, and we've done so very well. Kibe, maybe you've not seen us in the streets, but we have a platform within government to raise our concerns, and we do that very, very ably. So please, don't make us look like we are in a comfort zone. We are working very, very hard for our people. The very reasons that made us leave Jubilee are the reasons we are now working very hard for our people.
Chair, I just have two clarifications that I'd wish. Is it your submission that we need to, and I listened to you, I think previously there was a group led by Wakili Ndegwa, on the position of Speaker of the National Assembly. Is it your assertion that we need to further add the qualifications for a Speaker of either the National Assembly or the Senate to limit their participation in politics? Because you appear to be faulting Speaker Moses Wetangula that he was a speaker, he was a member of Kenya Kwanza, and then he became speaker, and you seem to find fault. Yet on all other criteria of what it takes to be elected as Speaker of Parliament, he ticks. So is it your submission then that this committee should perhaps consider limiting members who can be Speakers of Parliament to only those who haven't participated in any political activities in the run-up to the election? Question one. Question two, last one, because really in the interest of time, is to the gentleman seated to your right, Wakili.
Yes.
Have you taken time to perhaps either read or do a study on Kenya's tax to GDP ratio and how it compares to other economies or comparable jurisdictions economy-wise? How do we fare? Are we way above, below, same? Just a comment from you on that. Thank you, Chair.
Okay. To start off, Chair. Yes.
Kibe, Wakili, 2 minutes. Try and just respond to those issues in 2 minutes. I know you can.
Yes. On the question of Honorable Wandai, the issues of Jubilee, numbers don't lie. A bigger portion, according to the declared figures, were in UDA, in Gema country. The other people, which includes myself, about 30% of the Gema people were also in Azimio. That minority, if today, where the majority went, they are no longer getting economic justice for our people. It becomes the obligations of that minority to be able to speak for our people. That minority is represented by Jubilee. And therefore, if one wanted to ensure that a certain community cannot speak for itself, it would ensure I have the majority, now I kill the minority. So it's an existential issue for the people of that region. On the issues of leadership, why have the elected leadership? They are not speaking for the people, led by Rigiji. I believe the deputy president, whom I respect a lot, every time that opportunity has come, including the president going to Sagana and elsewhere in central Kenya, the newspapers themselves say that he was telling people, let us keep quiet, let us not raise hula baloo for the president, that is our government. Before here, unless the newspaper and the media are not stating everything, we are yet to see where Kenya is being discussed, and I challenge them. Apart from memorandum like this, which memorandum we can be shown that elected leaders have presented and said, these are the concerns of the Gema people. I have not seen it. I challenge anyone with it to lend me a copy. I represent Governor Mbarire, and she knows we have a long history. But on this, I wish, and we only hear Governor Mbarire for only one reason. I would have been very happy to be in the office doing my normal legal work. But the same people who have seen a lot of us on national television speak about community issue, when they were faced with the reality that our elected leaders are not going to present our issues when Kenya is being discussed, it was a collective wisdom of the local population. Go and say something about the problems that we are facing. So I wish you to do as much as you can now that you are co-chair, but as of now, our issues are not on the table. Aaron Cheruyot, Senator, he asked about the issues of Wetangula. Let me start by saying that I am involved in a case where his own election is being challenged. But I'll only discuss one issue because you've asked whether there is need for legal amendments. There is no need for legal amendments. My friend Hassan Omar is aware that as Speaker of the National Assembly, and even the standing order says that, the most important duty is that of impartiality. And impartiality means that it's a matter of substance and positions you have held, that you can be able to be a fair arbiter of the proceedings that are there. It is our belief that as of now, and this is the last point, Speaker Wetangula has conducted himself in a manner by his rulings and decisions that impeaches his credibility and impartiality. And
thank you. I think we come to the end of this session for the team.
A question for me, 30 seconds, I can be able to respond.
Yes, yes.
Honorable Senator, you come from a region of marathoners. If they were to compare themselves with others, Kenya would never win any gold marathon. We are setting the standard as the first nation in the world to say that we have a limit as to how deep you can go into our pocket.